Well, the snow is piling up along the lakeshore. We've been seeing crashes all day long on I-94. 24-hour News 8 Steve Kelso is live near South Haven to show us what it looks like. Steve?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Sue, it never fails, right? Bill Alcurdy and I came out here. We wanted to show you an area that was in the snow band. And as soon as it's time to go live, there's no snow to show you. But I think what that tells you is just how it comes in waves, these lake effect snow bands, these squalls that go through here. I'm actually out along 196 here, just south of South Haven. Traffic speed's actually pretty good out here. The road appears dry, a little slower than average. But I'm telling you what, you'll drive along and all of a sudden, boom, it'll be just like this. You're looking at it like this, and the next thing you know, you can't see past your windshield. Take a look at some of these pictures I shot a little earlier today. The heaviest band of snow I drove into today was in Coloma in Berrien County. At one point, I-196 had slowed to a crawl. Snow was slamming the area at like the rate of probably an inch an hour. That was right around 2:30 this afternoon. I saw a lot of people pulling off the road into a Shell station. I followed them and talked to some of the drivers. All of them were surprised at just how the weather changed in the matter of just a few miles.
I left Stevensville, the sun was shining.
Just in Stevensville?
Well, it was a couple hours ago. It took an hour and a half to get to Coloma. This is something else.
Yeah, just like all of a sudden came in and visibility was so low and we were just like not gonna risk it.
It's the day before Thanksgiving. A lot of people are out just trying to make sure everybody gets home safe.
Yeah, and the best way probably to do that tonight if you don't have to.
Stay home.
Now, I can't really tell you to stay home because I'm the guy who's been out here driving around in this for about 8 hours, and like I said, you can see that it's moving through here pretty good, but I'm telling you, all of a sudden, boom, and you're in it and you can't see anything. If you do end up in one of these ditches tonight and you have to get out of the car, I'm standing right here and I'm telling you, it is cold out here. It's like 20 degrees and it's just no way to spend the night before Thanksgiving. Live in Van Buren County, Steve Kelso, 24-hour News 8.
All right, stay bundled up. Thanks, Steve. Well, to Ford International Airport now, weather is impacting flights around the country. 24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey is live finding out what's happening with flights in and out of West Michigan. Joe?
Hey, Marley, you know, there's some good news here at the airport, and I'll get to that in just a second. You saw the weather map. You saw what Bill and Kyle have been talking about. They have their own weather map out here at the Ford Airport. This is the mess they're talking about along I-94 with all that snow coming in, but this is what air travelers have been worried about throughout the week. This mess on the East Coast, the green, the whites, all that lousy weather pushing in. But again, some good news here. We're looking at the departure and arrival board here at the Ford Airport. Take a look up here for departures. A couple of flights headed to Detroit, one to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Those are delayed. Most everything else on time that is leaving here. Now take a look down here at the arrivals. This is a bit of a surprise. Take a look, Washington Dulles Airport. That flight actually arrived early, or is set to arrive early. Everything else here arrived. Newark, Chicago O'Hare, Atlanta. That's all arriving. That's all on time. A few of these get some slight delays. Half hour, 45 minutes. Dallas, Fort Worth, Cleveland. That's going to be delayed a little bit. But if you take a look at this board, you consider that some 6,000 people are flying out of the Ford Airport alone today, and you realize again, all this stuff on the East Coast, that is not bad at all. For pretty much things are on time, or at least close to being on time. Nothing canceled, at least as long as we've stood here. So again, make sure you call ahead, get to the airport early, do all that sort of thing if you're used to traveling that you know to do already, and just give yourself some time. Live at the Gerald R. Ford International Airport, Joe LaFurgey, 24-hour News 8.